Right now, Colorado, Tampa Bay, 57-58. Tampa Bay, big favorite, minus 240. Total sitting at 6, slightly shaded to the under at about minus 115. And I cashed with Tampa Bay over the other night against the Islanders. That was more of an Islanders over thing for me than it was a Tampa thing. Although Tampa Bay suddenly changed up his lines, John Cooper, prior to the San Jose game on Saturday. And what, since then, 11 goals in 2 games, 5 against San Jose, 6 against the Islanders. So those line changes have worked. There's chemistry. There's a little bit of rapport going on now with these little tweaks that John Cooper's made in this Tampa Bay Lightning lineup, and it's worked out well for this team. No question about that. They were getting a little stagnant just for a brief period of time offensively, but the last couple of games they found the offense again. He basically moved Nemesnikov up to the top line with Stamkos along with Johnson. So you got a Nemesnikov, Stamkos, Johnson top line, and actually moved Kucherov to with Braden Point and Andre Palat on a second line, just trying to give more balance, split up Kucherov and Stamkos for the first time in a while, and it's worked. Just trying to balance the lines out a little bit as John Cooper, and it's resulted in 11 goals for the Tampa Bay Lightning in 2 games. And all of a sudden, one of the hottest goal scorers on this team actually resides on their third line. That tells you how deep they can be offensively when they're going. Yanni Gord. Yanni Gord has all of a sudden exploded offensively lately here for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Third line center. He's been great lately. I mean, his recent numbers are terrific. He's got 8 goals, 10 assists on the season. But lately, he's been doing very good. Had a big game against the New York Islanders the other night. So, again, it just goes to show you the depth that this Tampa Bay Lightning team has. It's going to be a challenge here for the Colorado Avalanche. I don't know what I can say that can excuse you for losing on home ice to the Buffalo Sabres, but that's what happened to the Colorado Avalanche in their last game. Not good whatsoever. They're in tough here against Tampa. I mean, they really, really are. We've seen Tampa with 2 convincing wins against quality foes, San Jose and the Islanders, the last 2 games since these line changes were made. I don't know if Colorado's the type of team I trust to slow them down. So again, it's overpriced on Tampa. You have to look puck line at this point if you're going to play them, but definitely not going to make a case for Colorado here in this game. Looks like Andrew's got a lean here on the Avs and the Bolts tonight. Andrew, you got a particular way you're trying to look at betting this game here?
Well, the fact is, when I was, looking at the bets last night, looking at the different lines and all these different games, guys, I did find it kind of different. It's definitely a different approach I had to look at and looking at these games. And like Ian mentioned to us, Alex and I off air, he was talking like it's more of a totals day for him, and I think we both have to agree, excuse me, just simply off, how heavily these favorites are being pounded right now. Like in my opinion, sometimes there's almost not even a point in going with the puck line with some of these guys. I mean, obviously, if you love your pick, you love your pick, and it's great. And you can take it at whatever juice you want to take or whatever terrible odds you want to get them at. But for me right now, I just simply think that this Colorado team, for one, is definitely 100% an over team this year. They've simply shown me that they know how to score as well. They know how to execute on their power play, but they certainly know how to have defensive breakdowns, defensive collapses as well. And that's what you look for as well when you're betting on the over. And I try and stay off a lot of like sixes and even when stuff moves to 6.5. But looking at this and the way Tampa's been playing, I am not shy whatsoever to hop on and take this game over the total, guys. To me, this stands out like a sore thumb. This is one of those ones where it's just like I'm not. It's not my favorite play of the night. Wouldn't be my best bet by any means. But you just look at these guys right now. Tampa averaging 3.75 goals per game. Colorado 3.12. They're both averaging an extraordinary amount of shots, and just the over is just passion for these guys. Total has gone over in 6 of Colorado's last 7 games on the road for them. Total has gone over in 14 of Colorado's last 19 games. And of course, Tampa Bay, the total's gone over in 5 of Tampa's last 6 games at home specifically. So, I mean, certain stats don't lie like that. The numbers don't have feelings. They don't care what we have to say. They just let us know what's going on. And for me, the over is the play in this game, guys. This is a young Avs team. I think that the puck line probably will cash for Tampa. They're gonna get walked all over. I think Tampa Bay is gonna absolutely walk all over the Avalanche. But I just can't see this team ever getting shut out right now in a team against a team like Tampa Bay. I think they'll still compete. They'll maybe put up 2, maybe 3 goals on the board, but this should be one of the higher scoring games on the card, I think.
It's got the potential to be. Certainly, you're in good shape if Tampa Bay scores 5+ goals like they have the last two games. All you need is one or two from Colorado, and you get that sucker over the total. So that's what you're going to be looking at here in this game. I don't argue with it. I wouldn't bet the under. That's for sure. Not with Tampa Bay's newfound offensive life since these shift in the lines. I mean, that tells you how good that's how good a coach John Cooper is. He saw this team from an offensive perspective. Wasn't just firing on all cylinders like they were early in the season. They were held to 2 goals, 3 goals, 1 goal even a couple of times. He said, let's shake things up, shake up the lines. Let's put Vladislav Nemesnikov up on that top line. And boy, look what it's done. Six against the Islanders, 5 against San Jose in 2 games. So that's good coaching. We know John Cooper's a good coach. He doesn't have to do something like that to prove he's a good coach, but just another example of why he is one of the better coaches in the league. He's proactive. He thinks the game. He knows he's just got to. He takes the temperature of the team and he knows when to make moves and adjustments like that. And he's done that here, and it's paid off for Tampa in terms of their offensive production the last 2 games.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.